At Protiviti's recent event at the Science Gallery in central London, we took the opportunity to explore the implementation of SM&CR. It was an opportunity for all participants to share their experiences, both good and bad. Let's listen to what some of them had to say. With regards to the implementation, what do you think one of the biggest hurdles of implementation is?
I think it's understanding the reasons for the regime, the thinking behind the regulators' thinking as to why this is being introduced, and for firms to take the spirit of that and to implement that within their organisations, rather than following a very prescriptive process that doesn't necessarily bring benefit to them as an organisation.
And what are the benefits to the organisation if they succeed with conduct? What are the outcomes and the benefits for the company?
Potentially that is actually the quick win, because if you have a focus on your customer on a day-to-day basis, that is a focus outside in, and that is where the benefit of SM&CR lies. It is actually translated into commercial business results at the end of the day. I know that some cynics might argue, but isn't this what we do on a daily basis? We do not want to harm the customer. And yes, we want to protect vulnerable consumers. But sometimes we need guidance to focus minds. So actually the greatest benefit starts and ends with the customer and how that translates into business performance and commercial success.
So what role is the board playing today in making customer outcomes part of their culture?
The board, from what we have seen in firms, is now insisting on more granular and detailed MI, so that they can see how decisions that are made at board level are filtering through to real customer actions in real time.
In terms of the focus on customer, do you see some of the positive benefits being better outcomes for customers?
I think in terms of the business now taking full responsibility and clarity of what they need to do to help customers, I think definitely the board is keen to see that whatever is set at the board is filtered down towards the business, and business leaders are taking a real key role in understanding what their customer needs, because now they need to make sure that the board is aware of what they're doing. They are fulfilling their obligations and their responsibilities to the customer, and the board is now insisting that they have sufficient MI to be able to have comfort that that is being done.
Have you observed any cultural change that you're quite proud of in an organisation?
In fact, more and more firms are seeking assurance around their culture-led initiatives to understand what is working and what can be improved in future, to ensure they have the enabling culture that's required to encourage the right behaviors that ultimately translate into benefits for customers and for the firm itself.